we're just on a 3-day trip here in the very north of Denmark. We're heading to a town called Skagen. We'll have a short mini break, 3-day holiday here. And I just started off from a town called Hirtshals. Now we're cycling through the pine forests. And the smell is just wonderful from the pine forests here, the trees here. Fantastic. So Danish government, they've opened up a lot of these forests here due to the coronavirus for free camping. So that's what we'll be doing tonight, and maybe in 2 days time we'll be camping here as well. So let's go and have a ride now to a town called Skagen. Okay there? Yes. Enjoying life?
We was just trying to get up a hill, but there was some kind people that tell us that this bridge should actually be over there, but because of the climate change, they have moved the bridge over here because the land over there is
being
drowned.
eroded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's try the bridge then. Where the bridge used to be. Pretty close to the sea now. Oh, tent is up in another great place. And the new place on the trip, got the place to ourselves. You can't drive your car here, only bikes or people hiking are allowed. And then we're not too far away from the Danish desert behind the trees there, so great place.
I have just been up here and I can see all the way down to the sea. And this is the desert of Denmark.
And our tent is in there somewhere. Hope we can find it again.
So hard to go up this hill.
So just walking here through the desert of Denmark. Just on our way to watch the sunset. It's 9 o'clock in the evening now. Looks like we've got another hour or so before the sun goes down. And, nearly got the whole place to ourselves. Really cool place. I've been here once before in the daytime, but this is the first time I've been in the evening. Watch the sunset as we walk through the sand dunes here. Pretty cool place. And the hat is not because it's cold, it's because there's mosquitoes here.
The sand is unbelievable nice and fine. You couldn't even sieve it like in a tea sieve, it would go straight through.
I'm just sitting here now. Not a single cloud in the sky. Just the last few minutes until the sun goes down. No wind. Quite a few mosquitoes though. It's about the only minus. So that was the end of our first day cycling here in the very north part of Denmark. So we didn't actually have a real plan today. We just planned to drive up to Hirtshals and start cycling. Didn't know how far we were going to go, but we did about 38 kilometers, nice and easy, through the forests. And so Actually cycled here about 15 years ago. I remember it was a great place then when we came. Yeah, it really is a good place as well. There's lots of facilities along the way, lots of places to stop and have picnics and camping sites where we are here. Actually got the whole place to ourselves, the camp where we are there. So yeah, they do a lot here for tourists, so very good place. Tomorrow we're going to be heading down this gravel track here. Have to do about 15 kilometers till we get to a town called Skagen. That's the most northern town in Denmark. So that should be good. We'll probably have some breakfast there and do a little bit of sightseeing, I think, something like that. We'll see. We don't really have a plan, but something like that. We'll make it up as we go along. So, okay. See you on the road or the track tomorrow. Really easy going cycling up here. Lanes here are just perfect. What a great morning. First thing we have to do is find a breaker for breakfast, our favourite hobby. Skagen is famous for these yellow houses. It's known for. Oh, looks like summer's come to Skagen. Beautiful houses up here. Where are you biking now then? That is the very top of Denmark.
Now I'm talking about the sea. On the right side of the sea, and they meet each other there.
So this is the last few meters of Denmark. This is the most north you can get in Denmark. Above here is Norway. The world is back to normal here in Skagen. Live music again, who would believe it? Now we're just taking a sunset trip to visit the town of Old Skagen. Should be some nice hotels and restaurants here. The sun's just going down in about an hour, so should be a nice quick visit to Old Skagen. Let's have a look. some of the rich and famous people, they like to come in the summertime here in Denmark. Good morning, this is day 3 of our little cycling holiday here in the very, very north tip of Denmark. We just spent one night here camping on a normal Danish campsite, which is fully open and no signs of coronavirus here, so everything seems normal. Oh, it's nice campsite with facilities for once. And now we're going to be cycling back down the route that we came up the last few days, and stopping at a church on the way, and then finding a nice place to camp in the forest this evening. So should be a nice day ahead. Sun is shining, weather is great, so nice and warm today. So let's go and have a nice ride on one of the best cycling routes in Denmark. Just a few kilometers outside of Skagen is the first thing we're visiting. It's a church that's been covered in sand. Well, this is a church that was closed down in 1795 and it got covered by the sand from the sand dunes. Pure cycling heaven. Usually the wind is blowing from the west, which means we would have had headwind today, which is quite normal. We actually have tailwind, which makes it extremely enjoyable rolling along these cycle paths here. Your place? Who remembered this? He's got a good memory. Who found a good place? Great place we just found for lunch here. New bench with a roof there. We can sit there, have lunch, and sleep on the blanket. Oh heaven! I'll just keep rolling now. For the ice cream is incredible. And the next one, just as long queue here. This is drive-in sunbathing. This route we're following here, this is the national cycling route number 1. Goes all the way from the tip of Jutland, where we are now in Denmark, the top of Denmark, all the way down the west coast, passing through the town of Esbjerg, a large port, all the way down to the German border. It's, in my opinion, one of the best cycling routes in Denmark. There are lots of nice places to stay on the way and good facilities, especially up here in the north. This cycle path is fantastic. Not really cycling on the road that much, and if you do, it's on quiet roads. And a lot of it is gravel, like where we're cycling now, and through forests, and plenty of places to stay and camp, primitive camping and picnic spots. So yeah, really nice, easy place to bike. Especially when the weather's like this. Of course, it can also be really windy. Come at the time when the weather's not so good. We've been lucky this time, so makes it extremely enjoyable. So we're just a few kilometers now that we'll be staying on one of these primitive campsites. See if we can get space. You can't book them, you just turn up and squeeze your tent in somewhere. Maybe see if we can see the sunset one final time. Let's see how it goes. You never know, nothing's planned, you just take it as it comes. Green look here, looks like there's space for us. One of these primitive shelter campsites you can stay on.
Now we just turned up here to our camping site, and today we gotta stay here. This is the place where the tent gonna be today, and we have a place to make our burgers, and it's very good. I just have one thing I wanna say to you. In the Danish, in Denmark, it's called shelterplads. And yeah, but in Denmark they have like this thing where you actually like pull this ring. Yeah, I cannot do it, but so you can chop the wood here, and there's things to like chop the wood. And here we have the place, the fire, where the fire can go, and you can sit here. And this is the place where you actually can sleep in. And every of these where you can sleep, there is a brush where you can make it clean in the place where you are gonna sleep.
Our tent is up. Another great place. Jeremy's made a fire. And then we'll see if we can cook some food on this thing. Luxury wild wilderness camping. Just heading to the beach. This will be our final sunset here. We have to head back home tomorrow. Good morning. This is day 4 in our little micro adventure here. Woken up to another great day. The weather looks fantastic again. Just going to pack away now from this camp here. Great thing about these camps, they're completely free. You don't have to pay a penny for them. Just turn up if there's space available. You just camp. Use the fire pit like we did yesterday. And, yeah, there's even a toilet block. It's all completely free, so makes it very easy when you want to camp in the nature here in the forest. Today we just have to do about 10 kilometers. We'll cycle down the beach. There's the beach. We'll just cycle to a town called Hirtshals, and that will be the end of our little mini trip here. Time for a bit of beach riding into the town of Hirtshals. Straight ahead.
Let's try that. That's just 2 days. So much, really.
Hirtshals straight ahead. That's where you can take the ferry to Norway if you want to carry on north. So we like camping in the forest, northern age stuff. We also like enjoying ourselves once in a while with a nice brunch.
To interview Andrew John Coleman about how it is to camp in the forest in the corona pandemic.
Yeah, so far it's good. It's very good here. Lots of space, lots of distance. No other people. Got the place to ourselves so far.
Andrew John Coleman,
yes.
Do you remember to hold the distance and to wash your hands?
I've actually got a tap here.
Yes.
So I can wash my hands just next to the tent. So it's all very nice and clean.
Do you feel safe to be here?
Very safe to be here. Next to my bike, and I got my tent, so everything is good. Reminds me a little bit like the Titanic. As the world is sinking, the music plays on here in Skagen.